Hey guys, welcome back to I Will Wander. We are back at Mabel Lake on a kind of chilly wintry day. Alabama. My mobility perched provocatively behind me there on the road. Forest Service Road. Mabel Lake Road, I think this is called. We came from that direction and we're going up here. We're back at the spot where all of the shoes and boots and sandals and other footwear are connected to the tree up here at the spot where you come off the road and hike down. Nice visual there. Very nice. So we're gonna head back, get a bit of sun, maybe have a little fire, maybe do a little fishing. I don't know how frozen the lake is at this spot. I didn't pay much attention coming in. I just drove in. Being very cautious because this is an active logging road. The camera picks that up behind me there. And at the spot where all the shoes are on the tree, just before the bridge as you're coming in. This is where you kind of make your way down, which we're gonna do here right now. Let's turn this around, show the tree with the shoes and the lake. I'm gonna turn this around so you guys get a visual of the little hike in here. This is a neat spot. There are little artworks that are left along the trail in here. This is a shelter of some sort that is now covered in snow. I like the effect of the sun coming through the old growth there. And I'll show you in a second. Some big old trees in this area. And we come to this cabin. Okay, there's some tracks here, that's okay. This cabin, I will admit guys, has creeped me out a little bit in the past. And in response to that, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have another look at it today. I don't know what it is. I'm getting the same thing here. Let me, I gotta put this down, hang on. I'm sure it's adorable, but I gotta tell you, something about this cabin creeps the fuck out of me. I don't know what it is. So we've got the three bears, cute little motif. Porridge, got that going. That's adorable too. It's just this neat old cabin, but I don't know what it is. We'll do a little bit here, looking at my mug. So, don't know what it is about this cabin, but when I do approach it closely, like I did just there, I do so with my backcountry deterrence well ready. It's not necessarily, you know, the boogeyman, but that would be an ideal spot for something to take shelter for a while, or yeah, who knows, right? But anyway, the creepiness is gone. I faced my fears. More on that later. Ooh, the lake is clear. I'll get you a visual. Hang on. So you can just see the lake glistening in the background there. Nice. And this is the spot along this hike where we go under this overhanging log and a little further. No recent human activity along this path anyway. Yeah, I think this is the spot. Yeah, this is a nice spot. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. This was the right choice. Wood for days. So let's find a spot that feels right. Get a little fire going. A little bit of food, and we will make a day of it on this lovely backcountry beach, British Columbia, Canada. Every time we come here, I always kind of go up that way, right? We always end up that way. Not, the worst circumstance in the world, but I'm thinking maybe this time, have a look at the clarity of that water, by the way. I'm thinking maybe, why don't we go up that way a little bit? Shake things up. I'm all about that today, by the way. Like many, I have some established patterns that I do. Morning rituals, things like that. And I made a point today of trying to kind of disrupt those daily patterns, those daily ritual routines, just to kind of shake it up a little bit. So let's extend that a little bit further and go up in the opposite direction to what we normally would do back in this area. It is chilly here right now. There's snow on the ground, as you can see in here, and also the hands are getting stingy, chilly, numb in the brief period that we've been traipsing along out here. But I have a good feeling about the fishing today. And normally, as you know, that normally only means one thing: that we're going to catch the largest fish ever witnessed by humanity in a few short moments. Oh God, yeah. There's tons of space back this way. I'm not as familiar with this spot in this direction because I always go the other way. Oh, there's a Inukshuk. Very, very large piled rocks down that way. And then nice spot. So a factor in spot choice is how quickly the water drops off, because I'm here to fish, right? And I am thinking in those terms. Okay, we're going the other way. There's a place right there. Someone's cottage right there. I didn't know that was here. Huh. we're going back. Part of what I'm seeking is isolation here, and I don't want the constant knowledge of somebody just up the beach. So we'll head back the other way. A great, great, great day. As always, very glad I came backcountry. Just on my way out here. I've mentioned how there are places that I've been where the way the rocks are sitting, usually very large, boulder structured rocks, doesn't look entirely natural to me. And it looks like there was another sort of more organized structure to the rocks, and that was disrupted in some form of cataclysm. You assume earthquake or the like. Those massive stones kind of have that feel to me. Sides of them are, here, we'll go take a quick look here. That is a very impressive tree stump. So that stone right there on the center, I guess, very squared off on each side. And the one in the back there has a very square side to it as well. As does that one right there. The left portion of that is very square. The front of that one is seemingly uniquely square, as could be argued is the right side of this. So I'm sure this is just some large scale geology happening here, but I'm always fascinated by these spots where you see these resting stones, and it does have the possible feel. See that? This side of that one too. That's this side. That's awfully straight, eh? And the top, if you take a look, that's very squared away as well. Okay. But I'm sure these 10 massive boulders, all with square sides to them, laying beside each other is an entirely random circumstance. I'm too far left here. That's okay, I'll figure it out. I'd like to get the actual path. So anyway, the size of that boulder with square side facing us. I think we need to go right here. It's not like it's a big issue. We just keep going up and we end up at the road. Yeah. big old trees back here. Feel very lucky that I'm able to come back and enjoy this area as often as I can. Always relieved when I hike out like that and the car is intact. That's it for today, folks. I don't think I'm going to use anything from today except the time lapse that I did. So, as is often the case, what I'm capturing right now probably isn't going to get posted anywhere. I'll probably just end up deleting it. But yeah, therapeutic as always. Doing the backcountry thing. A little fire, a little fishing. Successful or not, generally not in my case, but depends where you go. And I'm liking where I've been going lately, so it's more about the therapy than anything else. And it certainly serves that purpose. So the sun just went down and we are still winter here, so the temperature has dropped intensely. Let's get in the car, get warmed up, and get going. There's a little bit of mountain vista up that way, a little more up that way. Nice backcountry. Give me a sec.